Hello, dear viewer. We continue to play Great War Western Front for the Allies on maximum difficulty. Let's start right away with a move transition, because we're waiting for the enemy to attack somewhere. Let's see where he's going to attack. STT. Minutes is where he attacked, but we were basically preparing to meet him here. Built a warehouse in last week's series and pulled up 6 cores, so let's get going. The only thing, of course, is that we're gonna have to build everything here now. Honestly, I'm getting sick of this construction. It starts the same way every time. You have to do the same thing every time. On those directions when he was chiseling the same place a second, third time. Somehow our defense got better, stronger, more interesting. And now we're going to have to do it again from the beginning. But what can you do? 1,540 supply units. Full. I think we're going to get the R2 this time, actually. Because I've done the last few battles without artillery. It's like this here. Here we go, without the artillery. It's not really a direct. Well, not counting the last failed one where I left the center uncovered. And that was basically okay. Okay, well, let's watch it. There's a big straight gray area here, I see. And there's a... Oh, that's interesting. I've never seen anything like that before. It contains trenches that can't be broken but can be improved in this gray area. Interesting, interesting, interesting. There was no such thing. Okay, so we're counting. 1, 2, 3. Tear it down. Raz. 1, 2, 3. Well, and this basically matches it. We'll leave it at that. And there's just a 2-6 interval here, even probably. Ah, well, all the more reason not to stick that in the edge. And actually, and stick it in. Ah, you can stick it in the edge. Okay, you don't want 2 of each. Let's break it down then. Holy cow, the cat's down. Breaking this one too. Breaking this one too. And we're breaking this one too. You're probably going to have to wreck the whole thing anyway. Can't save much money on those fortifications. Random. And they'll get in the way. Breaking. Okay, this is not a gray area. You can break this one too. You can't break that one over there. It's all over here. We leave this one on the menu as it is. And we'll continue with this one. Probably shouldn't. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Just connected. Now let's see if they're roughly the same. Roughly, but not exactly the same. Let's do it right here. It's exactly the same. Here's 2, here's 2. When we are all the way through at once. So there's 2 rows. But that's how we're gonna do the canvas right here. Crosswalks drop off was started drop off before payback will be as good as gone, then let them run. Then they come down this side will be the drop off should we remove these 2 and connect them. We'll convince him that there's an intersection of everything here. Here. You can't put it in here. Yeah, we'll put it in here. It seems fine. The thorn right away, and we'll take the thorns out. Here. Thousands more to go, so. My pleasure with a thorny figure here. Here. Like, of course, we've had a little bit of a problem with the supply not being very plentiful. $700. Well, it's all right. It's all covered up with thorns, so we'll move on. I want to take the mortars, but we wanted to check the mortars to see how they work. 'Cause they just opened them up and they never got used. That's not bad. They're radius. Well, let's put it right here. One. All right, let's get the varieties from another country. Mortars are also artillery, albeit small. Let's put the far line in the clock. The idea of everything should override. Let's go after the fighters, so on the board the infantrymen who account for us have an elite French. Infantry, let's get into the third line first, or Tom was looking for that far opposite at first, but I think that enough mortars, maybe not text these here closed, and here we have to close on the point. It would be true that they can still break which in the middle stands on. I'll put which ouch. To say horse watch there, I'll put all ended somewhere. B, but in principle here these stand normal. Then it's okay, here's actually the mouth is still not. But I think that now wait a minute, but the mortars should do a good job. Through the first line, we'll reinforce it again. We'll have 380 more. Let's do this one. We'll save the rest. Alright, let's go. Now let's get into battle and look at the mortars. We've got a couple of moves. It's only a matter of time before we make more reinforced machine gun nests, and then we'll see how much. These reinforcements still work well. Maybe we can make the first line of machine guns, 3 of mortars to make sure the enemy doesn't sneak in. There's an airplane flying. We don't have airplanes here. The scout will have to scout out our mortars. Okay, but by the way, the enemy infantry is already on you. It's coming from the other side. Let's get these then. Oh, there's the gas. The first time I'm already in the game, gas. I've never seen it before, and now look, there's gas, so now we're not going after the machine guns. Nests, now we're going for filters. What's that circle over there? It's some kind of a crow, so what's wrong with you? But they're going to turn around. All right, I can't hear you. I can hear some kind of cahoos. Come back, but we've also started actually following the art, a couple more episodes in there. Back probably in the last episode, so we'll have gas available to us soon too. Now, we can clean it up, but don't! He took it down. Our mortar didn't have time. Mortar to work at all. Not even a little bit at all. It's pathetic. It's pathetic, but it means we're gonna have to buy fighter jets. So there you go. We're gonna have to buy fighter jets to be pulled along the entire line. There's an interruption here. So now it's just this line right here to fill in. Was it Aussie Trench? They managed to run up close. There's that bomber spinning around again. There's a contagion somewhere. That's the bomber over there, spinning around. Lost trench. Help! Pulling back the reserves. 1 down and 1 to go. 1 company in the enemy's hands. Alright, we've got all the mortars over there. Destroyed. No, there's more. New wave. There's a new wave running. Haven't taken our first line. Let's go ahead. The reserve is coming up. Suppression begins at once. Got it. They fought back there. Let's switch these guys. Hop in. We made it to the jump. That's what we got. Killed. That's it. There you go. Freeze. Freeze. We've got to run forward. Okay, let's get these ones. These are the ones to help. These ones over here. Reserve. Go. Okay, wait ahead you too. Let's get the new one over here. We're hooked. That's where they're hooked. You pull back. Man, there's a new bomb. We're not back in our positions here yet. The bomber has arrived. Walk. Here we go. Take the line. And we're pulling straight ahead. And over here. Let's go. Let's move to the left flank. There's a trench battle going on. And a new wave is approaching already. We haven't had time to spread out yet. And we haven't had time to come up yet. Okay, get in the foxhole here. And run over there. We managed to hide here, alright. We should have taken the artillery. But I really wanted to see mortars. It was hoped that they would work just as well. Bottom line. It's working, but no way. Well, at least not yet. Well, okay, there'll be fighter planes, maybe there'll be mortars. Received. Pulling reserves. Alright, we've got a fight back there. You get in the next foxhole. And you go in his place. Didn't make it. Here comes the enemy bomber again. Bomber. 10.5 minutes left. Alright, let's get to the front of the line then. Alright, this is where we split up. Break it up, break it up. We didn't make it. He bombed hard. The first line is ours. Let's go to line 2. Here. Odin come. Pulling reserve. There's gonna be fire coming from the second line too. These, of course, we're gonna lose them already. But we won't even get there in time. But they did take out one company, by the way. Alright, and run to the rescue. Nine minutes. 4 companies will take out 4 companies, I think. Alright, let's fall back. You in his place. You're gonna make it, aren't you? Come on, run, run, jump in, off in different directions. He's got no art. Man, that's the one I was showing there. How my arta hits the field. On the enemy infantry. There's just one volley. Maybe he's got some kind of pumped up arta special. They're straight up flying around. They were running, not paying much attention to anything. And these ones, in one straight salvo. One and done. Okay. Let's go to the other side, first line. 4 companies. What he's shooting at, I think, is the lodge. Ah, he removed those 2. But these ones are firing. Okay, there. Where did you go? It needs to be crossed here, and more often, apparently. Let's go. Forward. Man, there's a hell of a crowd breaking in. And well, I don't know what to do. It's not everything. It's coming from upstairs. Okay, you go ahead too. You break in his place. Dented. We've been dented. Yeah. That's it. Maxed out the reserve. They've reached our veterans already. Alright, we're shooting up here. Well, we're gonna shoot off now too. Keeps flying, bombing, everything, right? Well, yeah, no mortars. No more mortars. No, well, that's the logical thing to do. You can't get through to him. But overall, of course, I'm frustrated. Run over there. Jump in here. Run forward. Run ahead. Okay. Popped in here. Popped in here. This one goes to the front of the line. Clamping down. He's going into the second line. We've fought back here. We're going into second. We're dragging the elite into the third. Oh, the point will shoot out. Right here, right now, we're gonna do it real quick. Fill it up. If we get a little break. Let's go. Forward. And this way. Alright, everybody, we're gonna take the first line now, and we still have a reserve even. Let's jump to the front of the line. Let's see what's in there. Missed. There goes the suppression. Missed. Let's wait out the attack now, then we'll move to the first line. Got it. Let's go. Go straight to the front. That's it. We've got all our trenches. Less than 5 minutes to go. He's certainly gonna get a lot of points for our mortars now. But in terms of casualties, he's going to have more losses now, unequivocally. Let's accelerate already. I don't think we have to do any maneuvers now. Let's go! Let's go! This is where maybe I was wrong, of course, but the exhibition points, you have to keep them in front of her, then you can drop off. Otherwise, it doesn't work. Attenzio, rep a review su la line. But we're waiting for you guys here too. Mortar, really, you're not welcome here anymore. Well, there's a thorn in the side, although it doesn't seem to be in the way either. These run right through her. No, they're fucked. He tries to break through on the other side, but we've got all 3 lines here. 3 companies left. 3 companies and less than 3 minutes. Minus, but these aren't going anywhere either. All mowed down with no loss at all. And it looks like we've been bombed. Well, we're pulling the reserve right into the first line right away. He's gonna show up right here. And he's going to take her right away. Okay, they're going to hit us. Let's pull back. Yeah, even retreat. Let's get the new ones out. The left flank is attacking again. Let's call the reserve here now and look at her. Yeah, the bar breaks even just by fighters apparently walking over it. But we'll fix a couple of cells. But what a crowd we've stopped here. Artillery is working the left flank, aiming straight at the trench, aiming straight into the trench, causing damage to our fighters, but we'll make reinforced trenches here later. And we won't have a problem. We just need the same direction to be attacked from here. So, is the attack underway? No, just some homogeneous losers taken out. Time's up. Stalemate. $275 for our mortars, 12 victories in the trenches. Okay, our losses, less than 5,000, and he's got about 15. 1 in 3, that's fine. Now let's see if the mortars have fortified nests. There's some concrete ones in there too, these very pillboxes. If there are any. Then you have to open them first. I would think they would be standing there in the distance. Nobody's going to sneak up on them. I guessed wrong. TT, Min, but on the Valzir side. Construction again. Construction again. Okay, then next time we'll build. Well, we'll build the same way. We'll just use artillery instead of mortars. Let's see, by the way, how he's doing. I mean, our troops are flying around in the field. Let's see again how his troops aren't getting scattered by heavy artillery. So subscribe to the channel, press the bell, write comments. Give me some likes, thanks for watching, and bye! I'll see you again.